FlossTube.
Hi.
Welcome to Pete's Skeps.
And Carolina Cross Stitcher.
How about that? This is our FlossTube number
4.
Number 4. I can't believe it's number 4.
What a joy.
My goodness.
What a joy.
Yeah,
so glad to be here again today.
Yes,
Sorry
we
to
are.
talk over
No, you're good. We do that anyway, don't we?
We do it anyway. That's the way,
Yeah.
that's the way we live.
So we want to thank y'all for stopping by, and we hope you will stay and visit with us a little bit.
Yes.
This is a channel about cross-stitching and quilting.
And woodturning.
And woodturning. Yes.
Yeah.
And we blend all that very well together.
Yes.
Because we're a team, right?
We're a team.
We're a
We
team.
be a team. Yes, indeed.
Yes. So welcome to, if you just stop by, to our subscribers, to any new subscribers. If you'd like to see what we're doing in the future, then please hit the subscribe button and the like button and the little bell that will notify you when we have another FlossTube or a video, because we are going to be doing just some videos of, maybe Pete's demonstrating his wood turning.
Yes, we're going to make a video of that. Actually, I already have.
Yeah.
We'll put a link in there at the end of this video, or underneath, down below, as they say.
Yeah, the little carrot. Go down in the carrot, and we'll have all that.
Have a link to there to show you what I actually do out there. I actually do some work. And
he is working all the time. He actually is working more now. I shouldn't say that, but you are. I mean, you work really 7 days a week.
Yeah, I tell you.
He's out there doing something in the shop.
But it's all good. This is good. This is God has given me the joy of my heart and fulfilled that joy. So
yes, me too.
Thanks for that.
Me too, and you.
For my partner, and thankful too for all of you who are so faithful to watch this and give us comments. I tell you,
so much fun.
It just warms my heart. Read all your kind words and that. Thank you so much. This is what a blessing.
What a blessing. What a blessing. So we kind of wanted to just comment on some of our comments that we got. The first one that comes to mind is Jan from Florida. And she commented that Peter should make some frames for cross-stitching out of wood, and he has done that. And we've got a lot more for him to make. That's
right. And I tell you, it's a joy. I love making frames for Kathy's beautiful cross-stitching and any project she's working on there. And I always use, I like to use solid wood rather than veneer and none of that plastic stuff or anything like that. Yeah. So because that's more fun, and I really like to try to create something that's going to enhance the work that she has done with the colors and stuff like that. So, but thank you so much for that.
Yes.
For the comment,
thank you, Jan.
And it's well taken. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jan.
Yes. And Lori, she is. I'm really looking forward. You said you have a Reflets de Soie. I can talk today, really. I can. And Louisa Barney, and that you were thinking about starting that, and I would love to see your start. So tag me on Instagram at Carolina Cross Stitcher, and maybe we can kind of encourage each other through this.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
And Josie commented that she understands. We were talking about Nellie, our border collie, being a high energy dog, and we didn't know if we were wanting to get another high energy dog, because it really does take youth to do that. But anyway, she commented that she understands that because she has a Pembroke Welsh Corgi named Charlie.
Oh wow! I bet that's high energy there.
I bet it is. So how cute! I'd love to see a picture of Charlie if you want to share it with us, Josie.
Sadly, they're they're family members, and when they dogs, they have much shorter life. And every time we lose one, we say never again. But that never happens.
Yeah. I've always had some kind of animal in my life: dogs, cats, birds.
Me.
You silly goose. Laurie, we pinned your comment to the top. We love what you said. Did you want to read what? Can you read my handwriting,
I certainly hope so. Where is it there?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Isn't it funny how well we all come from the same spool of life, and each spread out our branches, our branch of talent.
Of talent. Yeah.
Thanks. What a beautiful words.
Beautiful words. You should be a writer, Lori. Wow.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
And then she said oceans of friendship.
Oceans, yeah.
And I love that, because it's like no sea will divide us.
Exactly. And I feel like this is the whole cross-stitching community here. A community in that wonderful ocean of friends.
Right.
So that's wonderful.
Yeah, and then
beautiful words.
Excuse me. Yeah, beautiful words. Thank you, Laurie.
Thank you.
And Rhonda commented on the prairie schooler birds that we showed last time, and we were able to identify most of the birds that were on there, but there was one in the upper, I think it was the center, that we didn't know what it was, and she said that she really believed it was a purple martin. And we looked up purple martins this afternoon, and oh my goodness, they're beautiful birds.
Gorgeous birds.
Yeah, I don't think we have them around here.
I don't think so. Maybe it's a northern bird or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I haven't seen anything like that around here.
Yeah. So I wish we would get some. Maybe there's a certain kind of food that you put out for them that will attract them. Yeah. I know yellowfinches, goldfinches are like that.
We have those.
Yes, we do have those.
I've seen those, and the garden variety of sparrows, wrens, robins, blue jays, and of course there are turkey buzzards that'll show up wherever there's roadkill.
And hawks.
Yeah.
We've got lots of hawks.
The hawks, yeah.
I even came home one day and there was a guinea hen.
Yeah, where'd that come
Believe
from?
it or not, I don't know, but he was in, or she was in the tree.
Yeah, that's right.
And she was making that weird, funny sound. And I looked up, and there was this big guinea hen. And they don't fly very well.
No,
they're kind of like
stay
turkeys.
The ground. They're great to have because they pick all the ticks and stuff out of the ground and stuff like that. So.
But our HOA wouldn't let us have any.
Yeah, got to get rid of those. Dang that HOA.
Anyway, so we want to thank you, Rhonda, for that comment and letting us know what kind of bird that is. And we just want to thank you all for the time that it takes for you to stop and go to your computer or go to your phone or iPad or whatever the case may be and to comment.
Yes, we appreciate that.
We really appreciate it. And I always want a heart. I don't always get a chance to comment, but we're going to cut out more time to be able to comment on each of your comments because it's so kind and it connects us.
And I don't know why, but I didn't even realize this till just today as we were preparing for this for our floss tube here that I started looking at the comments and I got to think to myself, why am I not responding there? So I apologize for that. It's been several days since you all left those nice comments there. So we're going to make a more concerted effort because we'd love to answer each and every one of you and have that communication. You all are so gracious and kind. Yes. And we just want to return that.
Yes. So just keep the comments coming, and maybe we can get to know you better.
Yes. And you us.
And you us, yes. Wish you could be here with us, actually, sitting in the room. We could share all this stuff with you. I guess the first thing I wanted to talk about is the quilt behind us. This is a quilt that's on our bed. It's actually a queen size quilt. Doesn't fit real well on our bed, but until I can get our king size done, we're using this.
That's right. We sleep with Rocky Raccoon every night. Can you see? Can you notice Rocky Raccoon? It's like, where's Waldo? Well, where's Rocky Raccoon here?
Yeah, you can see his eyes poking out certain spots. Those are really good.
And tickle his nose.
Yeah, there you go. But this is called a blooming 9-patch. And it's from this book, Tradition with a Twist, by Blanche Young and Darlene Young Stone.
Lots of good stuff.
Oh, there's so many beautiful quilts in here. But when I first saw a blooming 9-patch, I'm like, okay, yep, that's on my bucket list. I got to make a blooming 9-patch. Let me show you what it looks like. Well, this is one on the cover. You can see that.
Yeah.
And here's some others.
Wow, isn't that
lots
something?
And lots and
it's
lots
like a mosaic there.
Of little pieces.
Yeah.
I wanted mine to. Okay, the theory of this, or at least what I understand, is that you start with one color, and then the next, and that would be in the center right here. So I used gray and white, and these are solid. These are squares. So you bring in the next round. That's what it is. It's basically a round. You use that color, and you pick up another color that has that same color in it. And then you do the same thing with the next round. So each round you graduate into another color.
Build out from the center.
Or to build out from the center. So I wanted mine to go from light, from the lightest to the darkest. And there's not one fabric line in this. There's Tula Pink, and that's the raccoons. I wish I didn't, back then, or when I'm doing quilts, I don't necessarily save the designer. Now some of it I recognize as Cafe Facet. Of course, Tula Pink. I think Tula Pinks is also the dots that go around. So, but anyway, it graduates out to a darker color. And I wanted the black so I could pick up the black in the border. Yeah. And that last round that I did all the way around it. This was a blast to do.
So nice. It looks like the butterflies just fluttering around on the the canvas there.
Yeah, and it looks like it's a difficult quilt. It's not. There are 4 patches. So, 9 patches. You basically do 9 patches all the way around and squares. And you do it on the diagonal. And her book and her instructions are incredible. So I highly recommend this. So anyway, so that's the quilt of the day.
She says it looks simple, but
it is.
To an outsider, for all you quilting people out there, I'm sure you may be able to agree with that. But well, I'm just blown away by all the piecing work that goes on with these things.
Yeah.
Never amazes me. Never ceases to amaze me.
I love it. I love it. So anyway, now we're going to do previous FFOs.
Previous FFOs there. As Kathy was wandering around looking for things that, seeking out what we may show.
Yeah.
I came up with a mushroom design that I had cut several years ago. I don't even know how long ago.
Yeah.
It's so old. It's been sitting on the shelf. Had to wipe the dust off out there, see what it was. Anyway, so this is a piece of wood, spalted piece of something. Sometimes it's hard to tell what kind of wood it is after it goes through the spalting process. And of course, spalted wood is just wood that's basically laid on the ground or has been someplace where moisture's got to it and worked its way through the veins. So I found this little piece a little while back, and I was just playing with it just to see what would come out, because that's the fun part about wood turning, to be honest with you. You never know what you get until you open it up. It's like Gump says, like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. But anyway, hold this up, and this is going to offset piece here. As you can see, the mushroom there doesn't match up, but it's got a hole, and I don't know if you can see it all the way through. It goes all the way through there, little peephole, like so many pieces do that are filled with worm holes, bug holes, all kinds of holes, and everything like that. Little trails that go through that. So, and I cut this off-centered, and I just left it rough and rustic like that. I think I put at the time I put maybe some little some oil on it there just to kind of hold it together and that kind of thing. So, but it's a natural piece. I'll take a piece. I'm going to take just to see what it looks like to have. You see, this thing has never looked so good before. Now it's got this bling on it there. It's all set to go. Going uptown here on this. And so, yeah, the little scissor sticks out the bottom here. But
I just love it.
Yeah, this was just a fun little project to make there. And, you just never know what you get with some of these pieces of wood here. And I really like it. It's got nice design. You can see the spalting on there, like little continents there going across there.
And it just looks like it's sitting on a stump.
Yeah. Yes, an unstump. Got the two little arms, little branches of arms of roots that went out there. And
this isn't for sale.
Yeah, well, okay.
No, it's not. We had a customer that wanted to. No.
She wouldn't let it go. Kathy's pretty strict about that.
Yeah. I see some things that like, okay, these is for us. These for us.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you that one there.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
I really do.
It's
And you couldn't duplicate that.
No, like everything else I do, that we are not a cookie cutter operation. I couldn't be if I wanted to, because I can take 2 pieces, try to imitate them, even make templates for these things and try to create the exact same thing. But there's going to be something different between each and everything that I do. So that's the way that goes.
And I think it's great, because that way it's unique.
Thank you.
And we want to keep it unique.
I'll try to, yeah.
Okay, so my FFO, fully finished object that I fully finished this week. It was a FO previously, and that was Rosa Sugars.
Yeah.
By Hands Across the Sea sampler.
So nice.
Beautiful little chart by was she 4 years old? I think she was 4 years old.
Can you imagine that at that age?
Just amazes me. I mean, that she
4 years old.
4 years old. Yeah.
Well, I'm out digging for worms as a little boy and to go fishing. These young girls are doing beautiful artwork.
Yeah, and I'm swinging on swings and climbing trees.
Wow.
Yes, I stitched this last year. Started it December 19th of 21. It was a stitch along with Family of Farm Girls. She's the one that got me started on it. I had been wanting to do a Hands Across the Sea and had not done one. And she mentioned, well, let's do Rosa Sugars, because she had it. So I ordered it, and we started it December the 19th. And she finished way ahead of me, because she is a speed stitcher. But I finished April the 12th. But then fully, and you can tell the back's still not completely, but I framed it. I actually did pins. And this frame is it's just a cheap frame. Peter didn't make this.
I didn't get a chance to make it there, but she found this.
That's
and we actually refinished it there.
Yeah, we put a black stain not
and washed it out.
and just kind of antiqued it a little bit on the sides.
That's okay, but it's not as much fun as making your own kind.
But it was gold, and we really didn't want to use gold.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit perfectly, but that's okay. So this is what we're going to do. And I pinned it, and then I just stretched it as good as I could and used some pin dots, sticky dots from Fat Quarter Shop that are safe for fabric.
Yeah.
I need to finish the back with a nice piece of paper.
Yeah.
And I want to put all the information on the back about it.
Yep, we'll hang it up, put it on that wall.
Anyway, that's Rosa Sugars. I finally got that done. This was the second time I did it. The first time I wasn't happy with it because it was crooked.
That's right. So she took it all out and reworked it all and everything.
Reworked it.
That's going to look so nice on the wall. I'm hoping, my envisioning in our living room where we're at here is I would like to see the whole wall covered with all these beautiful cross-stitching pieces that she and you all have done.
Yeah.
So it's just
maybe
so
by
nice
the
to look
time
at.
let's see, 85, 90. Oh, that's a ways away.
Well, it'd be here faster than we know it, the way things go,
I know it.
Yeah.
As long as I can keep stitching.
Amen.
So do you have any current FFOs something that you finished this past, between the time of our last FlossTube?
I do. As a matter of fact, I've got a little family, a trio to show you here.
Yay!
Last FlossTube there, I showed you a piece of wild cherry that was not finished, and it is now finished. And of course, this is what it looks like here now, all shinied up, all gutsied up, dressed up, ready to go out somewhere.
No, it's not going anywhere.
But except it's not. Anyway, beautiful piece of cherry. I really like this. Was such a neat piece there, and just
this is so neat.
I mean, even digging ants out of my beard and everything like that was all worth it.
Yeah.
And
and this is all natural finish. There's no stain.
Yeah,
we don't stain any of our pieces,
yeah.
right?
All of our pieces are natural wood. I like to see I like to use finish it that brings out and enhances the wood of what it is there. There are some woods that I would dare to stain, but I mostly use that for like picture frames and stuff like that. So anyway, this was one piece there, but wait, there's more, as they say. I made a little vase out of the same tree that came from my friend. Again, it was all full of holes, and you can see through there. You wouldn't be able to hold any soup or anything there. But it's again wild cherry, nice little vase. You can stick some flowers or something in there, or something
I think just
like
the beauty of the wood,
and
just by itself speaks.
Yeah, I love this. I love this old cherry. I don't know how old that tree was.
Let me show something. This is a wormhole.
Yes. Yep.
See how incredibly symmetrical that is shaped, where the worm is just digging through, or was.
I don't think it was worm. I think it was ants.
You think that was an ant?
I think ants did that. Yeah, I think
okay,
all those things were ants. Because the only thing that came out of it was ants. No worms, snakes, or anything like that.
That's right. Okay, were you finished with this one?
I'm finished with that one.
I didn't mean to. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. We'd be a team.
We'd be a team.
And so, but the third part of this, there was still some left over, so I went ahead and cut just a little rounded type of a bowl, a different type of a shape here. But as you can see, it looks all holey and mangled up and war-torn. Looks like it had been through World War II here. And I guess it kind of has there with all the ants that have been chewing on that. And I wonder where those ants went. I guess they probably were out in the woods, but now looking for another tree, or probably have found other trees. We had a big oak tree that fell down several years ago. I bet that they've moved into there.
Probably so.
So, because they couldn't stay here, that's for sure. But anyway, so it's another piece of the previous FFO. We finished it up and just wanted to show you this today. And love to find or obtain, however, these type of wood. Sometimes that's why I drive around with my car. I keep a saw in the back of the van. I see wood on the side of the road that's just been abandoned, or a tree had fallen down and something like that. Not on somebody's property. I'm not doing that. But I see a nice piece of wood. Hey, I grab it because this is.
You never know what you're going to find.
So much beauty, yeah. So, but anyway, thank you for looking
not
at that.
all of our wood comes from the side of the road.
No. But I mean,
but
wherever.
Something like that.
You never know what you're going to get. It's just all different kinds of woods out there and that kind of thing. Most of our woods we actually do purchase and that.
Yes,
some of we still end up with stuff like this.
Right.
Because that's just the way that wood goes. Sometimes you get natural wood, and sometimes we leave woods that have the cracks in it. We got to fill it in and shore it up and stuff like that. So make sure it doesn't fall apart on you. But some of these like this, we'll just leave it natural like that because that adds to the character.
Adds to the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's in the eye of the beholder. I know, not not everybody's cup of tea, but hey.
Well, it kind of reminds me of an old sampler.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not that anybody, made it, but you made it, and it's old wood. It kind of made itself,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And Mother Nature.
Like Mother Nature, yeah, God.
And plants.
And plants, and the worms and the ants and all that. Yeah. So now we're going to move on to WIPs, or current WIPs.
Yes.
So I haven't had a chance to decorate my calendar here, but I have filled in at least what I've done so far this month in September. And I've been working on Sampler September, and really, really, really enjoying it.
She stays so busy as well.
Yeah, and this calendar up here has a little saying. They all have little sayings, around. And this one said, "Nothing can bring you peace but yourself." Well, I have a hard time bringing myself peace. My peace comes from Jesus.
Yeah.
So I marked out yourself and put Jesus, and then signed my name to it, because He is our peace.
Yes.
And He gives the peace that the world doesn't give.
It's not as the world gives. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So the first thing I worked on is Gila J, and what a joy.
Gila J. I just like to say that.
I do too.
I'm doing good to do just that as well.
Gila J, Reflets de Soie.
Wow, look at that. Kathy's getting in touch with her French Canadian, not Canadian, but French roots.
I do have French roots.
Yeah, I know you do.
My grandmother was French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful language.
Yes, my grandmother, great-grandmother, yeah, on my dad's side. Yeah. So this is the chart. It's incredible.
Nice piece of work. Beautiful.
So I was able to complete the. Hold that for a second.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Complete this border up at the top, and I had done some of the side, and I've done some of the smaller alphabet.
Yeah.
Really, really love it.
And the colors are just absolutely
colors are beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is Lisa Smith's with Kindred Stitchers floss conversion that I'm using. And
nice.
she is really talented when it comes to floss, and her choice of colors, beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many colors to choose from as well.
So these are the colors.
It's overwhelming, I would think, sometimes.
Well, there's so many and so many different overdyes. Like this one has Classic Colorworks, and it has Weeks Dye Works. And I think for the house, she actually used a DMC, a pink DMC.
Nice.
So.
Nice it is.
Oh, I didn't show I skipped right over my.
You did.
I did.
You did. Well, you better catch up.
Well, should I go back or go ahead and show this, or what? Since
it's up to you. Make a command decision.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you Gila J, and then I'm gonna go back to a previous FFO. Boy, I just skipped, and it's the biggest thing I've got sitting here.
I know, it's so beautiful. I love this thing on the wall, and I made the frame for it.
And you made the frame for it. That was your first frame, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
But here's Gila J.
Yeah.
What I've gotten done so far, and this border does go down a little further.
Beautiful border. I like that so.
I love this bright red right here. I just think it's so gorgeous.
I can't wait to make a frame for this one.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa, for your floss conversion, and when she was so generous to share.
Yes.
So that's Gila J. I worked on that for 6 or 7 days, and enjoyed every single minute. I'm gonna put that back there.
Okay, I'll put this all back in here.
Yes, darling. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I forgot, Peter had done his previous FFO.
The thread's holding it up there.
Okay. Excuse the noise.
All right. Here we go.
And this is a big one. Peter made this frame. I don't know if I can hold it up or not.
Yeah, well, we can. Yeah, sure.
This is the Beatitudes.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the chart by Little House Needleworks.
Yeah. That's actually Kathy and I right there in the front.
Yeah, holding hands. Peter just needs to get a hat like that.
There you go. Amish Pete. Yeah.
And this is the one that's, what was the Amish lady that you said I was?
Oh, bossy.
Bossy.
Always telling me what to do.
I can't help it. No. But anyway, I did make some changes on this. The words were supposed to be in brown. I can't remember and I don't have the chart anymore. Someone had seen this on my Instagram, and commented on it, and I said, well, I'll be happy to give you the chart. Give me your address and I'll send it to you. So I did, and she was so kind, and it just blessed me to pass that on to her and bless her. This is from Little House Needleworks. So I did change the color of the Beatitudes, Matthew 5, the text. Changed it to green because I just like the liveliness of the green. I changed a couple of the reds because I just wanted a little bit brighter, and I made a boo-boo. Can you hold it for just a second?
I'll be glad to. Sure thing. I got it. Go ahead.
When I just started back to cross stitch, I was not really good, and still, have some issues with, getting the size of my fabric right and starting in the correct place. Anyway, I totally messed up on this, and by the time I got down here, I realized I wasn't going to have enough to finish this verse, the rest of the verse, and this border, and I really wanted to do it. So I think I had enough to do that, but my fabric ended right there. So I had to stitch more fabric on it, and you can see a little bit of the seam there, but it goes all the way across, and then you could really see the seam before I put this little
like a border there.
Yeah, a little border on it. That's a herringbone, double herringbone stitch, I believe. So I did that just to kind of disguise it somewhat, and then I was able to put this on. But anyway, it made it uniquely my own.
Yep, there you go. Yep. See how mistakes can turn into a happy accident, as somebody once said.
Yeah, but I love this. I love the scripture.
Yes.
And Peter made this incredibly beautiful frame.
Well, thank you.
And you did stain just a little bit in there,
I
didn't you?
I did on the outside as well.
And right here. Yeah. And that accents so much.
Yeah. Just wanted it to be just enough. I didn't want it to take away from the work, the piece. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, I think you did a beautiful job for me.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You did a beautiful job.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
All right.
Here are those chipmunks.
We belong to the Mutual Admiration Society here. We all just compliment everything.
So let's see. I have two more samplers that I worked on the first couple of weeks of the month.
Yep. Let's roll them out.
Yep. The next one is Noel Sampler.
Noel.
By Brenda Gervais. There are a lot of people working on this right now with Christmas coming up, and I just think it's beautiful. And she uses DMC. Can you see that? Boy.
Oh, it's good. Okay, a little bit. That's good right there.
Yeah, I know, but then they can't read the words.
Oh, well, and sideways a little bit there, like you had in the first place. There, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think you can read that. You can read that, right?
We need to do a live sometime.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that works. I wish they could talk.
Talk. I mean, that's kind of hard to schedule everybody.
Talk back and forth. Yeah.
Do that. Who happen to be watching at the time that we are posting it.
And here's the flosses. I love the pink and the red and the cream and the green. Just so pretty.
She just loves to run her fingers through it.
I do. It's so soft. DMC's nice floss.
Yeah.
Don't complain about that at all. So I'm stitching. Did I already say what I'm stitching this on?
You didn't.
Okay. This is Fox and Rabbit white clay.
Mm.
And where is it? It's right here.
They have nice material. Very nice.
Beautiful material. Beautiful material. I didn't have the call for. I can't remember what the call for was.
They came in big time with that. That's good. Hold on. There we go. I like that brick on the side of the house there.
Yeah. Let me go in. So one thing I'd like to know, I'm kind of new to doing houses, bricks, not bricks, and so I wasn't sure whether to do the mortar first or the bricks first. So I did the mortar first and then filled in the bricks, here. Let me know how you do it. What's your approach? Because I'd like to know. It seemed like it did okay with the one strand of DMC. But yeah, I'd like to know. So I'm really, really enjoying this. I don't know when I'll get a chance to get back to it.
Well, it'll be waiting for you.
It'll be waiting for me.
Not going nowhere.
Yeah. I want to get my whips down. I did do a whip parade. Day before.
I did before.
Yeah, day before yesterday, and got it posted yesterday. It took a while for it to post.
Yeah.
So.
She's been wanting to do that whip parade now for a while.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do it.
She didn't even know how many whips she had until she started pulling everything out and inventorying and looking at it all together.
And I was kind of surprised. I mean, I didn't know. I have 26 whips, and I missed a couple. I know I missed Roxy, but I couldn't get everything together for that. So maybe the next time I can show that.
There you go.
The next thing that I just picked up, I've only worked on this for a couple of days, is Tete Leste, which is by Quaint Rose Needle Arts.
I like that.
And I started this on Good Friday. Was inspired to do it by Kim Goldman, Kindred Stitcher. And it's just absolutely beautiful.
Nice. Love that cross.
Love the cross.
Beautiful color. The perfect color for it.
Yeah, I'm stitching it on prairie grass.
Say that 10 times real
by
fast.
Seraphim Fabrics, 36 count. I love Seraphim. They have the most wonderful smell. I don't know what she uses when she, finishes. And I'm also using some floss I got from Sassy Jacks. It's NPI. It's a China red. And
brilliant color.
Isn't it a gorgeous color? And I don't have oh, here it is. It's 504, color 504 NPI silk, China red. And I think this Hank is going to go a long way. Isn't that a neat name?
Hank.
Got me a Hank.
Be a Hank with a Hank, and a saint with a saints. That's if you're a politician, I guess. But anyway.
So here's my piece. I share the ends and the little scrooby bobs, whatever they're called. Because I have plenty of rods, but I don't have enough ends. So I've got the top border done, and I'm working on the bottom border, and I want to get that done, and then I'll start working on the top and get the cross and the flowers and all that.
Yeah.
And I want to do It Is Finished last.
Ah, there you go. That'd be fitting.
Yeah,
It is finished.
It's finished.
But that color is just brilliant.
Isn't it beautiful? Look at the red,
Wow.
The China red. It's just a really deep,
wow,
gorgeous red. A royal red.
I have to come up with a real nice design to use for a frame with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if black would be best or
I mean, but not just color, but also design.
the design.
Of the frame itself,
Yeah. Yes.
Some of them just are good with a plain square design. Some of them I like to put some different shapes on it there.
Right. Right. Well, that's my whips. How about you, Peter?
Very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, I got several whips I'll show you here. Working on some different spools this week that some different design that just came across my mind as the inspiration goes, and as sometimes when you cut into the wood, the inspiration follows which way the wood wants to go. So anyway, I'm going to show you 3 spools that I have different designs. The first piece here is a piece of dogwood that we do have quite a bit of that type of wood around here, and it's a regular spool. It's got some beautiful grain on it, and this is a WIP because I actually haven't finished the bottom yet. I'm going to wait a second here to show you what the bottom looks like because I got something special on the bottom that Kathy got for me, just arrived yesterday.
Yeah.
And but I put a little bit different design on the top here. It's a 5-holer, and this seemed to work out pretty well there.
Pretty.
And I'm probably going to be using more natural woods for these 5 holes in the future because, as it turns out, we've been going out and looking, shopping for wood. We're not finding wood that's big enough as a solid piece to be able to make our skeps out of. We got maple. We've got what do we got? Well, I used up just about. I think I got
Cherry's gone.
Cherry's gone. Yeah, he's cherry gone. So
walnut. We don't have any walnut. The Spanish cedar, we cannot find it anywhere. And last year it was so plentiful, and we bought a lot.
Should have bought more, but
Should have bought more.
Who knows, you know? So it's hard to find the size wood we need. So I'm going to natural woods, which means hello, Crack City.
Yeah.
But this one is nice. This has no wood. And finally, on the bottom, as Kathy has got me some nice little medallions to stick in here. I hope you can see that.
They're actually made of wood.
Actually, these are made of wood, and the bottom's not finished. I just actually drilled a hole and glued this piece in right before the the show here today.
Yeah.
So a little peach bee skep instead of burning in. I used to have, and some of you who have bought pieces from before me, which by the way, thank you very much. In burning our logo in the bottom there, it causes the wood to dry out and has started causing wood to crack an awful lot. So I stopped doing that. Last few ones I've just been signing, but now I got this whole new medallions to put on here, so that's going to be nice. Look more professional and whatnot.
So we would be ordering more of those. We got it from a gentleman on Etsy.
Yeah, did a great job, beautiful job.
Oh, I can't remember the name of his shop.
And I got a piece of, let me see, did I bring it in here? Yeah. Kathy told me to tell you this. A few years ago when we bought the house.
Total transparency here.
We bought our house with the bonus room above the garage wasn't finished. And so I put the flooring in myself with the help of my neighbor, Don.
Yeah, good neighbor.
And we used bamboo. We got a real good deal on bamboo
at
flooring.
Costco.
At Costco. Mm-hmm. It's not advertised for Costco, but anyway. And so we had some left over afterwards. I thought, it would be nice to kind of glue some of these together and see if I can make some spools out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is a block of 6 different pieces of wood that I've glued together. This is bamboo.
It's hardwood.
I mean, it is good hardwood. Bamboo is very good, very flexible wood there, and not susceptible to cracking, which is wonderful. Mm-hmm. So anyway, this is what that looked like, and then I took a piece. I cut out a piece, and this is what came out of another piece that was just like that one there. Bamboo, and again I got a little, I put a little ridge in the top here this time to just kind of give it something
different. Yeah.
I just want to do something different, I get doing the same old thing over and over again there, and just thought I'd do something a little bit different, make a little spool out of that, and of course, I got my little thing there, thanks to Miss Kathy and the gentleman who makes these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so this is another WIP that I want to show you there. So there's that. There was one more. I had a nice, and I don't know if you remember, but for those who have been watching some of our floss tubes there, I acquired a piece of cedar on one of our trips vacation one time.
Yeah. I think we talked about it at our first floss tube.
Maybe
the second one too, I don't know.
But anyway, so this is part of the log that we brought home from the beach in Carolina here.
Outer Banks.
I made a big one there this time. This is a big one there, but I think it's worth it because it's so pretty. And I decided this is a piece of eastern red cedar, and I decided instead of making little square ends for a spool like a normal spool would have there, I wanted to make these round just because. Mm-hmm. It's a 5-holer, beautiful piece of cedar there, and you can still smell the cedar from the inside.
It's gorgeous.
And oh, that's better, yeah. But you can see even on this one here, on this side there, that again, that's some of nature's little work there.
Just, natural fissures.
Yep. It's all shored up, and then beautiful grain. And I still got to finish off the bottom there so it's completely polished up and protect the
we got these. We were able to get these unfinished. You can get them finished or unfinished. So we chose to get the unfinished because we knew Peter would be doing the finishing.
Yeah. So.
And I have boxes and boxes of cedar shavings.
Yes, save those things. Oh, and I like it when I burn ribs on the other skeps with these too. It just fills up the whole garage with just a lovely smell.
So
and
good.
Then I got to open up the garage door, let the smoke out, and my sad face is on. But
our buddy just came in to visit us. He
had an accident.
It was Monday night. We had a storm, bad storm. But anyway, he needed to go out and get a bathroom. So we've been taking him out the front because there's only one step because he's getting older and he's got arthritis. And when he came back up, it was pouring down rain. I think he was rushing. And I think we didn't see what happened because Peter was out there with him, but we think he jumped up too fast. And we think he may have torn his ACL.
Might have, yeah. Plus, it's raining outside, and little Twinkle Toes doesn't like to get his little tootsies wet.
Like it.
So he runs out there, does his business as fast as he can. Yeah. Runs back in because he thinks, well, I'm going to get a cookie now.
And he does.
And he does. So, anyhow, he came back in 2 minutes. He started limping on his leg.
He was in a lot of pain. So I gave him this anti-inflammatory that I have for him for his arthritis, and it seemed to help a little bit, but the next morning he was still hurting real bad, so we took him to the vet.
We did, yeah.
And the vet said, well, we need to keep him still, keep him sedated. We can't do surgery right now. Plus, with his age, we need to really discuss whether or not you want to put him through that, because He's 14 going on 15.
Yeah, yeah. He's getting close to the checkout line.
No, he's not. But anyway, he gave us some anti-inflammatories and some gabapentin.
Yeah.
And so we've been giving him that, and that does seem to help with the pain.
Yeah, yeah. And of course now I got to pick him up and carry him outside, which really makes me regret all those cookies that I've so freely been giving him.
He is stout. I mean, just like. And then when you pick him up, the weight, he just gets really heavy. I've been picking him up too. Peter, takes off and goes somewhere. I'll get him to the door, and then I'll kind of pick his rear up and get him through the doorway, and then get him to the first step, and then I'll reach up under him and get him and take him right out to the grass. Because he's heavy, and I'm not a weightlifter.
Animals. Yeah.
But I mean, he needs help, and he appreciates it. Yeah. He really does. Yeah. So any prayers or thoughts you could lift up for Buddy, that he gets better, that he heals, and that he just feels better.
Yeah.
Because he's my sweetie.
We don't know how much longer.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that, but he just came in. He's sitting right down here. We found this lift that you can put up under him. We ordered one from Amazon, but we ordered the wrong size. So we're sending that back, and we've reordered another one that's supposed to be here either tomorrow or Monday.
Yeah, and it's an amazing thing there too, as well too. Buddy, he never comes and stays with us at nighttime. He always sleeps off his own couch,
very rare,
that. But since he got hurt, he goes in there, and specifically he goes to this one side of the bed, which is amazing, because as much as she is that bossy woman I told you about a little while ago, giving him no time. You should hear Buddy when she starts telling him where to go, when to do. He'll be laying on her. He'll start complaining to her, growling and all kinds of stuff. But yet, when he's hurt, who does he go to?
Well, he knows who his mommy is.
That's right. He knows who loves him.
Yeah. So I guess are you through with your whips?
I am through with my whips.
Okay. Then we're going to go to plans.
Plans, okay. So I do have some of those. You got some of yours. You want to do your show some plans?
Okay, I'll be glad to. I'm just going to show the chart. I didn't bring the actual stitching in, because hopefully next FlossTube I'll be able to show you some stitching.
Yay.
Anyway, there's 3 that I want to work on through the end of the month. Since it's Sampler September, I want to work on Antique Rooster Sampler by JBW Designs.
Oh, that's nice.
I just love it. I think it's just so pretty. I love roosters. And here's I don't have a big picture. I mean, this is the full thing here, but it's a little picture. But I think you can get an idea of what it looks like. It's wider than it is long. So I want to work on that. That's plans. And I want to work on Mary Clayton, which is a stitch along that I would like to really make some progress on. I think I've got the top border, an angel, and 2 birds done. I might have 2 angels, I can't remember. But I really, really, really want to get to that house. And then the flower vases down below, and the trees, and just, I just really want to work on it. I think it's beautiful.
It is, very nice.
So that's in my plans.
Angels floating around to the sky.
And then the third thing that I want to pick up, if I have time, is Jeanette Douglas's mini bouquet sampler. And I've gotten through June, so I would like to, progress on June, July, and August. No, July, August, September, which is probably, biting off more than I can chew. If I can get 1 done, I'll be happy. So that's that.
She's very ambitious.
And then I do have I'm going to have to reach over here, guys, sorry. I don't know if I can reach it without
intermission pause here.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. You want to hold that in your
Sure thing, I got it right here.
This is a free quilt pattern by My Wandering Path. It's mywonderingpath.com, and it's using the songbook fabric by Fancy that design. I'll get it right in a minute.
Fancy that, you got through it.
Yeah, and it's churches. Nice. I'm not going to do all that because I only have 1 panel, so I'm going to do half of it. It's going to be a wall hanging, but I just love it. It has the churches, and then the stars up on top of the church. And I had some of the songbook fabric. I didn't have all. I want to show you the panel if I can show you part of it. It has all of the old, beautiful.
Let me hold one end over here.
Yeah.
All
Gems on it. And I hope that's going the right direction for y'all to see. Oops. You have to turn upside down to see it. Okay, here we go.
There we go. That's better.
Of course, everybody knows Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. Isn't that beautiful?
Nice.
This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. Fold that over.
Okay.
All to thee, my blessed Savior, I surrender all. Beautiful. Tune my heart to sing thy praise. Tune my heart to sing thy grace. Aren't these beautiful?
Okay.
And I'm supposed to cut these in 10.5-inch squares, and they become the center of the church. Strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow.
Amen.
Great is thy faithfulness. Even so, it is well with my soul. Love, love, love these.
Nice.
So I'm going to do 6 panels. And my plans are, if I can get these cut out 10.5-inch squares, if I can get the chapel, the steeple, and the door, this part of each church cut out. Okay, and this is going to be one. This is going to be another.
Nice.
And this is the fabric line here. These are fabrics I had from my stash.
Good size stash.
This is one from the fabric line, this one. And this is a from my stash. I love the mustardy kind of colors with that aqua and then the blue. And this is from the fabric line. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use this on the church or the steeple or what I'm going to do. But these two are going to be one of the churches. And here's another. So if I can get those cut out, isn't that pretty?
They sure are.
And then here's another chapel and door, chapel, steeple, and door. This is from my stash. And then the roof, I'm going to use this fabric, which I like, a red roof. And then this is the background, which is Moda 9900-200, I think. And it's just a nice off-white. So that's my plans. I don't have a whole lot of time to quilt, but if I can get these cut out.
There you go.
Just the churches, that's all I'm going to worry about, the churches and the roofs and the verses. And then I'll get the squares for the stars.
Gotcha.
So that's my plans.
Okay, great. And
What kind of plans do you have?
Well, it just occurred to me before I go into that, the reason why Buddy's in here, because it is 5 o'clock now.
Oh, it's time for him to eat.
Time for feeding time.
We're going to have to take a little break.
Take a little break and
feed him, because he does. I'm surprised he actually did come in.
He was grunting here. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. He's in here grunting, and he's like,
he gets louder and louder and louder.
He's like a pot-bellied pig. I tell you what. Why don't we go throw some food and water at him, and we'll be right back.
Bye. We'll be right back. Don't just do that.
There we go. Okay, we're back. The dog's fed and happy.
Yep, he's fed, and he had scrambled eggs with his food and medicine tonight.
Yeah, how about that? Lucky dog, huh?
Yeah. No cheese, though.
No cheese, no.
No cheese. So where were we? I had just done my plans.
Yeah, I got. I'm gonna do some plans.
Do your plans.
Yeah, do my plans here.
Yeah, plans. What are your plans, Peter?
Okay, my plans are actually, and this is shop news here, right? So
yes, I think so.
Okay, so my plans are. I've got a couple of minis here that I've been working on. I would like to show you how they came out, and because they're actually kind of in a way WIPs, because I'm still actually finishing them. But I want to show you what they look like and the wood that they came from. So first piece I want to show you here is a lovely little piece of wood that comes from the mango tree. This is going to be a little mini as well, and to show you the wood that it comes from here is actually, here's a piece of it here. There's a little shock of brown through it there, but I've never seen a mango tree. I'm pretty sure that it's probably a tropical tree or a southern climate, south of the border type of thing there. But that's what the wood looks like there. It's very, very nice, almost like a palm wood, and it's very light. Not too light, but I mean it's light, and it's a good wood there. So I got that to show you. I didn't show you these before. I did show some minis last floss tube, I know. This next one here is oh well, I've lost my mind.
So that was the mango.
This is the mango. Yeah, the first one I showed you there was mimosa. I should, I make notes of myself, so I'll make sure I get it right. And
that's all right.
I didn't read it. Anyway, here's actually what the mango looks like.
You want to sit it on there?
From this.
I love when it's sitting on there and they can see the.
There you go.
Isn't that cool?
So that's where that comes from there.
It's pretty.
Oh my!
I don't know if I can turn it.
The mind is a terrible thing there. Yeah, that's
you got it. You caught it.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. That's good.
I love that shock of dark one.
Yeah, and I have another piece of mango, but it didn't have that particular one. So I'm thankful that they sent us that when we ordered, because we just ordered mango, and they said we get what they got. So
put that back in there so we can.
Yeah. Okay. Don't get that mixed up there. But just to show you that the mimosa, I don't have that. Yeah, I do right here.
Mimosa's a little bit wider.
This one, that's why that one looks so wide. This is a piece of mimosa. You can see the grain of the wood. There we go, a little bit better like that.
It's pretty.
Beautiful wood, and we do have like that growing on. In fact, I was able to germinate some trees and got some mimosas growing in the yard. Some people find it rather invasive and they don't like this tree.
I think they're beautiful.
But they are beautiful. They put out flowers. I think I mentioned that before.
Smell wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, and now, so just a couple other quick ones that I didn't have before that I got in a haul the last time. This one's called Mecca Kaba. Right there. I'll show you the name of it there if you can see. Wow, you can almost see that, right?
Should I cut that?
There we go, Mecca Kaba. And this is what it looks like. And this is definitely South American.
Beautiful. It's got a red tone to it.
Red tone, and it's got a really sweet smell when I was burning it as well, too.
Oh, Mecca.
Yeah, Mecca Kaba. And so I got to finish that up. We'll put that up there, and that'll look nice with a nice little pair of Davos or Dovos in there.
Davos.
Yeah, really, really nice there. I like that there. So I wanted to show you that. Macacaba, that's what that is. And that I have a piece of that right here with the... So
I want to put it on top there.
Okay, well, I put it this way so you can see. You can read that. Huh? Maybe you can. I don't know.
Showing the price.
Macacaba, yeah.
Oh well. Showing the price.
Beautiful grained wood. Lovely. And no. So there's that Macacaba. Got a special deal on that, so I was very happy. And the other one that I want to show you here is called a piece of black mesquite. Now we got mesquite out west. Mesquite wood out west here in the United States. I've never seen any here in the eastern states there, but this is what that looks like.
Did it have a nice smell too when you were burning
mesquite, it? Yeah. In fact, the mesquite wood, I know for sure they use this in a lot of when they smoke woods and smoke meats and stuff like that. Yeah. So, and I'll put that on the end here so we can see. You can see that as well too. And that's kind of what that looks like there.
Very pretty.
Yeah, not a whole lot of grain veins going through it or anything like that, but pretty standard, and it's a good hardwood, and look real pretty.
It's got a little weight to it.
A little weight. This is one of your heavier type of woods there. If we did a spool out of this, a big size there, you'd be paying some.
We would be paying.
We'd be paying some big. Correction, we would be paying some shipping on that, but so that's called black mesquite. So.
Do they have other kinds of mesquites that aren't black?
I don't know, but they didn't. This is the only one that they had at the store.
Nice.
Other stores they might have had that, and so there's that. And what I would like to show you there too, because Kathy referred to it a minute ago there about how some were having a hard time finding some big wood to make spools with. So I wanted to show you. I got a couple of pieces of what I've got out of my shop here to show you what we're working with here. This is a piece of cherry. And this is a 4x4 piece. This is 3x3. I mean 3x3. Yeah, 3x3. So I'm going to start making some spools out of this. And what will happen is that I may not be able to make 5 holders out of this, but maybe 4 holders or 3 holders, those kind of things like that.
Or single. Yeah.
And there's always one thing I can do as well too that I really kind of try to avoid is to laminate wood together, like I did with the bamboo. If I got cherry wood, or maybe I'm going to even entertain some ideas of doing a mixture of different type of woods, like maybe walnut and maple, things that contrast.
You have done that before.
And putting those together and making some bigger pieces to make spools out of as well. But as far as solid pieces, which are always the easiest to work with, there. They're hard to find, but this. So I got a little bit of cherry here, and I got the same thing with the maple. As you can see, the maple.
Beautiful.
Pretty good size here. This is just a standard piece that they sent us of select maple. Some of it has
got some ambrosia running through it.
Ambrosia running through it, on this side there. This comes from the.
Beautiful.
There's a little telltale sign there from the ambrosia beetle. He always leaves the front door open there so he can escape if he has to in there.
Leaves his trail.
Yeah, some of these have little shining shimmerings through it as well too, which is called curling, like curly maple.
Yeah.
The particular piece doesn't have it there. And then and this is by way of new haul actually. There is this I don't know if you can read that.
Oh, that's right. That is part of your haul. Yeah.
Black walnut. Oh, this thing is. You wouldn't believe the weight that I'm holding in my hands right here now.
Oh, yeah, that's heavy.
And so I'll make some can make some spools out of that.
But they'll be smaller.
Or skeps. I can always make skeps that are bigger as well too there, or that kind of thing. But so it'll be some of our you'll see some of our spools coming out. They're going to be smaller, and that's the reason for it. So now the secret's out. If I can buy bigger, I'll buy bigger.
Right. Well, what the wood manufacturers are doing, or the providers, is they're taking the pieces of wood and they're cutting them. The 4x4s are cutting them into 4 2x2s.
Yeah.
Because they can make more money, and there are a lot of wood turners that use the 2x2s for pin making.
Right.
A lot of pin makers.
Yeah.
So they're supplying that to them, but thus they're leaving us without stock.
And so we have to either laminate, or we go along with that size, or we use regular wood to make those things. I can put that over here.
Okay.
Okay. So, but
so is that it?
I think that's it for plans. I'll include this with the
shop news.
Shop news.
Okay. Okay. So I guess it's time for haul.
It's time for haul. I already showed you my haul.
You had the walnut and the maple too. We got some maple, so that was part of.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
That's
I've got some haul.
Oh, bucket of haul here.
Yeah. I got my floss in from Fat Quarter Shop. The floss fixes, floss frenzy, and floss fix. Floss of the month, and these are perfect for this time of year.
Yeah. Beautiful fall colors.
Look how pretty Week Style works and Classic Color works. I haven't gotten my silk in yet, NPI, so I'm looking forward to that. And I think what they're doing is they're doing color families, but what they're going to start doing, excuse me, at the first of the year is they're going to be doing their floss fixes alphabetically, so you can get the full range. So that'd be nice.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Keep that happy mail coming.
So, you want to hold me?
I'll hold your happy mail here.
I got my Grace Notes fabric of the month in. Beautiful, from The Simpsons. And I love, this is how it comes, when she wraps it real pretty with a nice bag, and she always sends a thank you and a sticker, a fun sticker. I love little Elmo. Take this out. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
And this is called Cafe Au Lait. It's 36 count linen. Getting choked up here.
Pretty color.
Isn't that pretty? Is that true?
I think so. Yeah, I think yeah.
But what's so wild with this kind of fabric, what I'm finding and seeing from different people, is when you're stitching, the color of the fabric just kind of just blends right in. So you don't see all these big blotches. Yeah.
I wonder how the process is they do that too. That's pretty incredible.
I know. And I love her her cards that she puts the type of fabric that it is. On the back of it, she does scripture.
Yeah.
That's kind of lifts your spirits.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I can go ahead and do that.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
I ordered from Expo. I don't know if I think everybody's starting to get their orders in from Expo. And I kind of limited a little bit. I just did 4. So there's a few more that I'd like to get, but I'll just do 4 to start with. This is, I have never stitched anything from October House. And this is Strawberry Fair. I think it's really pretty.
Ooh, that's going to be nice.
Isn't that beautiful? I love that big strawberry and that beautiful little bird.
Fits right on a nice little saucer there.
Uh-huh. So she used baby's breath linen. That sounds so pretty. And then I got a Stacy Nash Primitives Deck the Coop pin keep. Chickens and roosters. Berries. Isn't that cute? That's bigger than it looks. It's 141 by 132. I got a chart from the Blue Flower, which I love the Blue Flower. Maggie and the Moon. No, Magpie and the Moon.
Hey. Another small one there.
Yeah, a small pillow.
Yeah.
Which I need some smalls. I've got so many bigs.
Right.
This is 90 by 90. She stitched on 40 count bird's eye view. So really pretty. With Weeks Dye Works and one crescent and DMC. Or you can use all DMC. Oh, I really like that. I love her FlossTube. I love her FlossTube. And this is a Rosewood Manor Camberley sampler. I'm going to take this out. Oh, it's just so pretty. Karen Kluba. And this you could stitch every one of them and make a small.
Oh my, yeah. Sure could, yeah.
This could be one. This could be one. This could be one. That could be one. You could do this.
I like those borders.
I love the borders. Yeah, and this gives you an idea. You could do those borders. You know, on a, you could
extend them out and use them.
Yeah,
yeah. Kind of thing. So that's.
Isn't that beautiful? And
all the possibilities there.
I love this house or village. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but it's beautiful.
It's a nice frame that they put around that as well.
Yeah, that's really a decorative frame, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to shape up something like that. I'd have to buy those and cut them to fit.
She is an amazing designer. There's so many talented designers. More joining every day. I should have put this in a bag. I've got some nice bags. You have room to put that?
I'll make room. Okay. You bet.
And then I got a couple more charts. I've never done a dimensions kit or dimension stitch, which is full coverage.
Full coverage.
Full coverage. That means every single.
Oh, every hole gets something in it.
Every hole gets something in it.
Oh, wow. Huh.
So I thought maybe,
it's called instead of Dementia Stitch.
Yeah. I thought maybe instead of jumping in on a big, huge chart that has, well, I don't know, 600,000 stitches or something.
Yeah.
That I would do small. And this is the Gold Collection Petites.
Ah.
I saw someone, I should have made note of who was stitching this. But it's a kiss for snowman. And it's really cute. Oh, I just love that. I love it so much.
That is a really, really neat plan.
Isn't it cute? That big smile on the snowman.
We can have that ready for Christmas?
No, well, maybe Christmas 2027. But you get everything in here.
A nice fit.
I don't know if it has beads.
I don't see any. It's in floss.
You get thread, 18 count Ada needle and instructions.
Wow, good deal.
I just think that's precious. And then I've wanted this for a very long time. This is from Jeanette Douglas, Vintage Birds. I love birds. And this has so many birds on it. That peacock is, whoa, look at the peacock.
Nice.
So I went ahead and bit the bullet and got that.
Bit the bullet.
Bit the bullet.
That might look nice with the, like an aqua instead of a green fantail there. But that's just me, just thinking.
What, do a green on the?
No, I'm thinking that on the fantail for the peacock there, an aqua blue.
Oh yeah.
Would look really, really, really nice.
Really would.
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual color.
Looks like a green, something green.
Yeah. You know, sometimes the pictures too, they kind of are deceiving.
Yes. Yeah, that happens.
I was wanting to open this up. I haven't even opened this up yet, so I thought maybe I could open it and share it with, maybe I can open it. Let me get a pair of scissors. This is the Keepsakes. I've never gotten this before. The Keepsakes cross stitch calendar. I saw this on Just Keep Stitching.
Huh. Beautiful bluebirds.
Yes, and I ordered it, and I think every month there's a chart. Okay.
So nice that there's so many lovely things to do that never a lack of work to do. But it's not like work as in a negative connotation there. It's a work. It's a work of joy. Good work.
Yes. Good work. Let's see. This got bent up a little bit. I'm kind of sad that it got bent.
That wrapper looks like about 100 years old.
But it came just like that. What all that stuff is in there?
I don't know. Look at stuff falling out of it everywhere. A calendar and everything.
I don't know what that
Magazine.
is.
That looks like an invoice.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta pay for it.
Ooh.
Oh, isn't that cute?
This just fell out of that. Look at that neat little calendar. Look at them. Ain't that some fruity tooty looking things there?
Pears.
Yeah.
Cute.
Calendar for 2023.
So I guess this is, I can show you this, and that shows all the different stitches that are enclosed. I love the bluebirds and the cardinals. And then each month, it's a picture of the stitch. I won't go through all of them. But then you get this book that has the actual charts in it. So this is the actual charts. And the charts are, I can't show you those, of course. They're in color. Oh, they're pretty. The sunflower's amazing. Look at the apples.
Wow. They are so nice.
Strawberries.
I just noticed something too. I just opened up a page. I guess I can't show it to you, but there's on the inside here, right behind this page, is an actual the chart.
The chart.
The chart to do that, and all the colors are listed on the back here that I read. Yeah, there's your color chart there for all the different things.
All the flosses.
All the flosses.
That's a lot of floss.
Lots of floss. We're going running.
Here's the cardinals.
Again. That's fantastic.
Oh, and black cap chickadee.
Look at that. I like to paint cardinals.
Oh, yeah, we should show them some of your painting, Peter.
Yeah, we will. Maybe next time.
There's not enough time for everything.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so that's my haul. Yeah.
Very good. You got some beautiful
stuff there. And then I did have one thing I wanted to share before we go on.
Yes.
Is Maureen? I think it's Marlene.
I don't know.
Oh, memory is a terrible thing with Stitching by the Lake. And she does this thing, and several other FlossTubers do it too. It's called Save the Stitches. And when I go into an antique store or Goodwill or one of those places like that, I'm always looking for cross stitching, and I want to save the stitches too. So we were visiting with, actually, at your mom's in Troy, and we went to an antique store down in downtown Troy, which is a tiny little bitty town. And they had this, and I think it was like $3.99.
Yeah, it was a gem in the rough there.
Look at that. I mean, it was framed everything. Somebody took a lot of time stitching that, and just beautiful stitches.
Yeah.
And the frame, very, very old-fashioned frame.
Yeah, but still, I mean, done right on the back. You can see it's all papered up and everything, and
yeah,
nice lanyard put on there. That's a really nice work that they did there.
Nice work.
That's not no flyby thing there.
I just wish there had been a name. I'd love to know who did this and when.
Yeah.
And what the name of it is. So if y'all know the name of this, let me know. It says, in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. 1492, and it has the Nina, Santa Maria, and Pinta. And little fishes and porpoises, turtles, starfish, star horses. I don't know what these guys
mermaid
are.
There.
Where's the mermaid?
Yeah.
Oh, and a mermaid and a sea serpent. Crab. I guess that's a sand dollar. I mean, isn't that nice?
Yeah, behind glass too. Well,
behind glass.
Sometimes these things behind glass, but some of them not.
Yeah. It's not non-glare glass, but it's it's done well.
Very nice. Yeah, the frame is taking a few hits there. It looks like, and it travels.
Yeah, the frame has.
That can always be refinished.
Yeah, but there's part of me that kind of likes. The old dinged.
I like that too. That means less work for me.
Yeah. So that's saving the stitches.
Okay.
You hate to think of somebody spent that much time and effort and money having it done, and then it's sitting in a shop and being sold for $3.99 or $4.99 or whatever it was.
I know. What would you think if sometime we do open it up to change to fix the frame or something like that? Open up the back and there's a little card in there or a piece of paper with information.
Maybe could
Possibility.
be possibility. Yeah.
Why they put it behind there, I have no idea.
Yeah, I wish they would do it on the outside.
Yeah,
I know Laurie Holt makes these. They're called library cards, and it's like a library card that you glue to the back, and you put the library card, and it has all the information on it. She even says she journals, about the stitch and what was going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, great
Which is
idea.
a neat idea.
Yeah.
Yep. So I guess that brings us to shop news.
Shop news.
News.
Okay. A couple of quick things there for shop news. There, we got a request from who was that who wanted a snowman?
I can't
Somebody.
remember.
We can't remember. We made it for somebody.
It was on Etsy, so I could find it.
Somebody out here who recognizes that, hey, this is yours. But I just did it. And actually, we did a video. Kathy took a video of me cutting this out of a log of. This is a piece of soft maple, solid piece, and it's one little issue thing with a little crack right in his hat there, which I'll have to fix.
We'll fix that.
But otherwise, a nice, beautiful piece of maple. It's going to hold a nice pair of scissors in there, and so that's somebody that requested that. And coming up now, we're looking ahead at Christmas. Going to be here for too long. I probably will be making some more snowmen and those type of things there, and get ready for the holiday season.
Yeah,
I'm so looking forward to it. The time's changing. Oh, the changing
cooler weather. That's what
air,
you're looking forward to.
all the good food and celebrations that are going to come up, and the good times together, and of course the greatest celebration of all is the advent of our Lord and Savior, and that celebrating that. So anyway, so I got that, and I got another piece of spalted wood I want to show you real quick as well. This is going to turn into a big spool, and I don't know if you can really see with that.
It is not picking up the color right.
It's not picking up the color right, and or the spalting that's in this wood here. There you go. That's a little bit better. See, that's kind of oblong now, so sadly I'm going to lose a lot of the spalting on this side. But who knows what's on the inside when we get into this there and what that like. So, and I like this because I've got 3 other pieces that I was found actually is in my shed, have been probably sitting out there for like 10 years, and so it's good and dry, and there should be no cracks. There's got a few little cracks right here, and hopefully when we get inside they won't turn into caverns or anything, but no bugs, ants, or anything like that are apparent. So that's going to make a really nice spool sometime, and I hope maybe I'll have that ready for the next floss tube. And then I made a wonderful little sizzle holder here for my dear and sweetest, and I made one mistake with it. And the mistake was that I showed it to Kathy. This is made out of a piece of curly maple,
Yeah.
and it's a smaller bee skep, but it's got a small hole for the dovos in there. And the reason I say I made a mistake is, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this has got the curling in it. See the growing around the edges here? As you move this, it refracts light.
It's like a holographic image or something.
Yeah. It's almost like a pearlescence in the wood. You can see it along right here and whatnot there. And it is just
take it closer, can you think?
It's a magnificent piece of...
No, it's just washing
even,
out.
That's even worse, yeah. But because you can see some of it
there.
there.
You can see it, yeah.
A little bit of it there. So
it really does refract the light.
Showed this to Kathy, and she said, this is not going anywhere. It's staying with me. In fact, she wouldn't even let me cut a hole in there for the... Oh, you can see the reflection good right there.
Yeah.
See, the poor little bees don't even have a place to get inside their home here now. I got no hole in the side of it there.
Well, they're not going to be in there anyway.
Not going to be in there.
And you stay away from my bees.
Okay, so I wanted to put it out there, but...
yeah, sorry guys.
Kathy owns it.
Peter made me an Ort container out of the curly maple.
Yeah.
That has a walnut lid. I should have brought that in here to show.
Yeah. Well, maybe next time we can show that. Yeah. But anyway, this seems to be like the perfect companion to that.
Perfect companion. Yeah.
So Kathy owns it.
Yeah.
But I've got other curly maple.
Yeah. And when we get more, we can find that in the small, the 3x3x12s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one I've got to show you here real quick. Last month I said I was going to start making, my plan was to make a spool with a lid that comes off, and you could use the inside for containing like orts or whatever you want to put in there. And we actually made one, and it's gone.
Yeah, it's so right. I mean, as soon as I put it on that afternoon, it was gone.
Yeah.
And I just about didn't put it in the shop.
Yeah. But so anyway, I made another one, but as usually happens, I have plans when I work with a piece of wood. But as I get into it and cut into it, another idea comes and something changes, or most often I mess up and I have to cover up my mistakes.
No.
And but anyway, I made another spool with a removable lid, but I did not make it this time like the other one. I made this one, and then out of one solid piece of wood, and I put a little bit of scissors wood bling on it so you can see what it's like there.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't make the both ends. I wanted to round off both of these ends right here instead of having just a squared off type spool. And the top, now the top's a little bit different as well too, because I made a domed top here. So it's almost like an Ort and a spool.
And a scissor holder.
Yeah, scissor holder together. But so I'm gonna take this off and show you the top, and that just comes off, and I got a little space in there, and that's the top as it looks like, and one hole for a pair of scissors in there. And but this is a really unique piece of wood. You can see how things line up. It's not perfectly now because when I cut it down, obviously it changes the size of it a little bit there.
Still matches up though pretty good.
Yeah. But I don't know. And just thinking of this, that I would, if I was going to make a spool true to be a spool, it would have been a flat on the ends here with a flanged edge here, and it probably wouldn't have such a big top here like that.
And flat on top.
But I don't know. Maybe if you would leave a comment and think, would you rather have it all flat on the top? That might be better. I don't know. It's a matter of preference.
Yeah. Or do you want them just unique, however they turn out?
However it comes out, which is probably easiest for me because everything I do comes out the way it comes out, whether I want it to or not. Anyway, so I wanted to show you that I did have a spool with a removable top. I made this loose enough to where it's not, it'll come off easy in hands because there's no knob to take the thing off, and obviously you put a pair of scissors in there to hold it there. So, but that's that. Of course, ta-da! I'm so thrilled with this little.
I am too.
This thing to put in the bottom. Now I don't have to burn them on anymore. I don't have to write my name, which my handwriting is lousy anyway. And I think that's just the coolest thing.
Plus, eventually your handwriting, the written one will come off. Don't
right.
you think? I mean,
well, it's permanent marker, but
yeah.
My idea is that my name is not important anyway. There, like the George
like
Whitfield says, "May not my name perish, but that the name of the Lord Jesus would be glorified forever and ever, not forgotten." So, but that's all of my shop news that I've got. I'm done.
And really, as far as shop news for me, I haven't had much of an opportunity to make bags this week. We've been kind of tied up with a few other things. But I do want to get back to that. I'm piecing right now some Blackbird design threads that bind. So I hope to have at least 3 or 4 in the shop by, well, not this weekend, but maybe next week.
I see how some of these coming together, and I can't wait to see they're finished.
I want to make them a little bit smaller than what I've been making. I don't know if the ones I've been making were too big, but anyway, and then I also, in what I'd like to get put in the shop is some sampler rolls. And Kay Kern was nice enough to send me some videos. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the ladies that she sent, but I watched one of them, and really good tutorials on making the sampler rolls. So I need to get together some supplies for that, because you use a special type of fusible that's fusible on both sides. I have plenty of white flannel, and I've got plenty of flannel that is in 5-inch squares, but that's not going to work. I actually need yardage. And then you would probably need to make the wood rolls to go inside.
Be glad to. That'd be fun, yeah.
Or the dowels, cut them for me.
Yep. Sure thing.
So anyway, hopefully, that's going to be in the works in the next couple of weeks.
All right. Wonderful.
So we have a giveaway.
Giveaway? Yep.
From our last floss tube.
We do.
We have a winner.
We do. We have a winner.
Do we want to insert her name?
We're going to put it right here.
Right here.
Just like we did last time.
Congratulations, Elaine Edwards.
Thank you, Elaine.
Yay.
Thank you.
So we're going to make you a spool of your choice.
Yes.
And you need to get in touch with us. Our email will be in the drop down. And just get in touch with us and let us know what type of wood you would like to have. We are a little bit limited, so we can let you know what we have available, and then we can go from there. And we'll make a spool specifically for you.
Yeah. And
get it sent out to you.
Yeah. In case you may not be watching, we'll go ahead and contact her.
I will contact you. I'll send I'll comment on your comment and let you know. So just get in touch with us. And
looking forward to make a really nice one for you, exactly how you want, size,
absolutely.
How many holes you want, 5-holer, 4-holer, 3-holer, 1-holer.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Looking forward to that.
And we do have a giveaway for this floss tube. This one. Yeah. I know stitchers out there, how many times have you bought a chart and you get it in, it looks really familiar, then you go to put it in your file where you keep all your charts, and you look down in there and voila, you've got it already. So I had one of those. It is the Prairie Schooler Evergreen. And I just love this. Yeah, I haven't stitched it yet, but it is, in the plans someday. So if you would like to have this, comment below. Don't say giveaway or drawing.
Right.
Subscribe to our channel, like the video, and comment. The word will be
About stitches.
No. How about Santa?
Santa. Okay.
So in your comment, put Santa in a sentence.
Okay.
And we will do the random comment generator on our next floss tube, right before our next floss tube, and get it out to you.
That'd be nice.
So we're excited about that, and we wanted to shout out a couple of
floss tubers.
I watch floss tube when I'm upstairs working, or even if I bring my little iPad into the shipping department, which is our breakfast nook. And I have the iPad in there, and I'm watching floss tube or listening to it too while I'm packaging orders. So there are a lot that I have watched, but I just went in and I said, okay, let me just comment on a few of them. A new floss tube that's out there is Two Eclectic Stitchers, and they have their first floss tube, and I watched that the other day, and I really enjoyed them.
Nice.
And then also Jean Farish, I saw her. She has been away for a little while, so I was really happy when that came up in my feed that Jean Farish had a new floss tube, and it's number 84. And she shows this doll that she made, and the doll's name is Abigail, and she did an amazing job. I mean, everything from the hat to the basket and the things that she put in the basket, the hands, the clothes. She's got a little lace pocket.
Very high detail.
Beautiful. Her eyelashes, she even did her eyelashes that are fiber. Her legs, and she's got little socks and boots. I mean, it's just, you just need to go and watch her floss tube number 84 and watch that. And plus she has a new antique sampler that she's going to be coming out with. I can't remember the name of it. A reproduction sampler.
Nice.
And then I really enjoy watching Julie McConnell and her chart of the weeks. So I watched her number 141. And what's so unique about these is she'll show you a chart, and then she says, okay, this is the fabric that it comes with, and this is the floss, but you could also use this and this and this. And she will actually, because she has a shop, Reflections, Framing and Stitching, and she will go and pull different linens and Adas or Laganas and then different floss, and she'll show you right there what it looks like.
Nice.
Which is great, because you can't always get the call for.
Right.
I don't even know how many times I've actually used the call for.
Yeah, it's good to have options.
So it's really good to have options. So I enjoy Julie McConnell. She's
Good job.
she's a
Good
good
job.
she's a good. I mean, they're all good. They're all good. There's not time to mention everybody. But I thank you for all the floss tubers that do take the time to do this.
Yes.
And to inspire us all. Now Peter is going to share a blessing.
A blessing from the scriptures here. This comes from the Gospel of St. John, chapter 10, in fact. The words of our Lord Jesus saying, "So then again Jesus said to them, Very truly I tell you, I am the gate for the sheep. All who came before me are thieves and bandits, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the gate. Whoever enters by me will be saved, and will come in and go out and find pasture. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life, and that they may have it abundantly." We pray the God's blessing upon you this day, and thank you again so much for joining us and watching us and putting up with us. And may you have a blessed day.
Blessed day. And we wish you always many happy stitches.
Many happy stitches.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.